And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me, we got Dion.
Good evening.
Some people gave me the heads up that they might not make it. So if they come, they come. So if they don't, we don't. But you know the old saying goes, the show must go on. So Dion, how you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, that's good to hear. So we're gonna start with the Royal Rumble review. So obviously the Royal Rumble was this just past this Sunday, and to give you the breakdown, Drew McIntyre is still the champ, Sasha is still the champ, Asuka and Charlotte lost the belt to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Uh, Bianca Belair is the women's Royal Rumble champ, and
Yes.
as you
Sorry.
see, no, you good. As you see, Dion is happy because that was his pick, and he stuck with it. I'm not saying he was wishy washy like Jerry the King Lawyer, but he stuck with his pick, and he's had because you know Jerry, he'll switch his pick.
He always does.
He always does, but you know that's entertainment. And the men's Royal Rumble winner, to everybody's surprise, Edge, because I didn't call it. I didn't even know he was in the Royal Rumble until like SmackDown or Raw.
He announced that he was into the Rumble. I think it was 2 weeks prior,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. Started the damn thing and took it all the way.
I think was Rey Mysterio number 1 or 2.
What do you mean? Because Mysterio was in there, but he came like somewhere around the halfway mark, I believe.
No. I was trying to compare this to when remember when Eddie died and they gave Rey Mysterio the Royal Rumble winner, and I was like, did he come in at 1 or 2? I can't remember.
He entered that number 2. But the point is to be one of the first 2 people to start the Royal Rumble and take that motherfucker all the way. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. That's a big deal. I don't know that many people that's done it except for
Let
Rey
me see.
Mysterio.
The first person to do it was actually Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, Vince McMahon did it too.
Does he really count though?
It does. It's in the books. It's in the record books.
I mean, from a fan standpoint, does it count?
I count it. I would count it.
All right, fine. And even though
you don't have
and
to.
even though WWE is going out of their way to erase this man from history, Chris Benoit, when he won the Royal Rumble, he started that motherfucker and went all the way.
Oh, him too?
Yes, Chris Benoit did it. WWE wants to erase him from history, but yes, Benoit did it.
You can't really blame WWE for why that for it. Which we will not get into. So let's talk about the Royal Rumble. Dion, give a grade if you would give a grade of how do you think the Royal Rumble went?
I'll give that a solid. I'll give it a solid A minus.
Okay.
And the only reason for that is simply because, okay, you can call this me being salty about my pick for the men's Royal Rumble being Sheamus not winning, but I'm happy for Edge. I get why they gave it to Edge, and I'm happy that they're giving him his full fucking comeback.
Before you go, let me ask you this: do you think Edge is a part timer, or you think he's there? Because I don't kind of
call. No. They're not gonna make him no.
I don't think he's a part timer. He doesn't feel part timey to me.
No, he's not. He's not. And then I'm gonna say something else about that later, but let me finish my previous statement. Like I was saying, I'm glad that they're giving Edge his due, giving him like a full on comeback. Because let's be real, only reason he lost I can't even say he lost the championship because he had to surrender the title due to his neck injury.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're actually trying to do him justice. I like this. My original pick was Sheamus because I want to see my dream match between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre.
I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, they're building toward it. That's probably going to be an Elimination Chamber match. I wanted that for WrestleMania, just because I felt like that would have been a good WrestleMania fight. But I'll take it for an elimination chamber or whatever, which they still need to set up for.
Hmm.
So there's that, and they're really trying to like see what they can potentially do with Edge. I like the fact that he made an appearance on NXT.
Yeah, I still find it weird that like because when Charlotte did it, I thought it was weird, especially since Rhea Ripley lost, and I felt like Rhea Ripley really needed that win, and then they just gave it to Charlotte. But
They
but
see, uh, the name of the game with a lot of what happens with WWE. I'm sorry, is nepotism. You as long as you know or related to a certain motherfucker, you can do no wrong. Look at Nia Jax.
hey, she can hurt bitches all. Matter of fact, she hurt Lana. She's the reason Lana got injured. So
I mean, that was Lana's leg injury was a story thing, not that wasn't a real injury, but
uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
now
but
now, now
okay,
has Nia legitimately hurt several female wrestlers and somehow still has a fucking job? Yes, she's the real reason Kari Sane ain't there no more. I'm gonna just say it.
they and I believe you, but also they wasn't doing Curry saying justice. You
True.
know it, I know it. They wasn't doing that woman
I,
justice.
true. That's a lot of wasted potential. I was waiting for them to do something with as basic as this sounds. I was waiting for them to do something with Asuka, Kari, and Io Shirai.
I thought that's what they was going to do, but they kept EO in fucking NXT. And to be honest, that sounded like a good. From hindsight now, it was a good idea she did stay because she's
Oh,
killing it.
she's yes. Io's the hottest thing on NXT right now.
Yes, and also, and me saying this, even though I don't think it's going to happen, Edge and Finn Balor, Edge versus Finn Balor would be a fire ass match. I think that would
I,
be
I, I was just talking to Constance about that while we were watching NXT. I was just talking to my girl about that last night, and see the reason. And then tell me if you're thinking the same way I am. The reason that would be such a bomb ass match is because of their fighting styles. They would complement each other so well in ring.
that. And well, it's going to be if it's going to be on WrestleMania. I really can't say NXT will let them wrestle, but I think, but I do agree
It's
with you. The
no, it's
style,
that's the grand
their
stage,
styles
and
will
you can't bullshit on WrestleMania. I'm sorry, that's supposed to be your biggest event. You can't bullshit on WrestleMania.
Oh, we
So
no,
for
you know we
Edge
go.
and Finn Balor, especially for as popular as Finn Balor is right now, and Edge being the fucking legend that he is, let them boys wrestle.
Okay,
Let them
okay,
boys like really wrestle.
okay. So I'm
we
gonna
going
ask
we
you
gonna
this.
get a show.
So, all right, let me ask you this: who do you think Edge and or Bianca Belair is going to challenge? Because be
Okay,
mindful, they can challenge anybody.
now I'm gonna tell you, like I was saying before. Even when not even when Bianca won, but when she announced that she was even entering the Royal Rumble, I would love to see her and Sasha Banks go at it. I would love that match. But at the same time, I like the idea of both women's champions being black women. So I wouldn't mind seeing Bianca Belair challenge and beat Asuka. But also I'm more than down for just the black girl magic that would occur with Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair in the ring together.
Did you see that picture where all the black women was taking a picture together? It was like Bianca, Alicia Fox, Ember Moon, Sasha, and Naomi. They all took a picture together. I thought that was a real good, sweet moment.
Yeah, even though I don't know if I wanna count Ember Moon, but
Grand entrance. Yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's either here nor there. But speaking of, shout out to Naomi because she did her fucking thing in that in that Royal Rumble. I think she was one of the highlights. Not even because she had a Kofi moment shit, but I
It
think
was
she
just
did
seeing
a
her
good.
come back after so long for one.
Yeah, and I don't know what is it about them not having nothing for Naomi and putting I know a lot of people don't like her in a tag team with Lana, but I'm like, hey, it's something better than nothing. I know a lot of I that's usually not.
That tag team is more for Lana's benefit than anything. And then the grand question is still, is that going to go anywhere? Which I think no.
Well, yeah, you have a point because
If anything, all this is a chance for Lana to develop some more like actual in ring experience before she can really be taken seriously as a wrestler.
I don't think she will ever be taken seriously as a wrestler.
What needs to happen for her, she plain and simple, Lana needs to start winning matches. She needs to actually win some fights and not some rinky dink shit like some of the stuff she's gotten away with when it comes to Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax and shit like that. She needs to like legit like whoop someone's ass in ring.
I personally think she should go back to being a manager. She was great at that. I
If
don't like.
anything, hey, real talk, if anything, shit, let NXT have her. NXT
Mm,
molded Drew McIntyre into the monster he is. Let NXT have her.
that could be something. I'm not against that actually. And NXT women's division is really lit.
I feel like if Lana spent some time wrestling with the NXT girls, she would become a fucking beast.
You know, they said the same thing about Cameron and where's she at now?
Cameron got lazy. Lana has
Cameron,
actual work ethic. Cameron got lazy.
I can't knock you on that. I really can't.
She she relied way too much on Naomi. People started to see through it, and that was the end of her career.
I can't knock you on that because she's not a league no more. Um, Also, okay, yeah. I also want to say this because I didn't get my grade. I will give. I'm with Dion. I will give it a B plus to an A minus. So I'm gonna go ahead and say A minus. I thought the Rumble was great. My only, I actually do not have real big nitpicks, but I will say this. I'm glad it's gonna sound weird. I'm glad the women's tag belts are off for Charlotte and Asuka because that went nowhere, and they should have never took it off of Nia and Shayna Baszler in the first fucking place. But I'm glad. I am glad that Nia and Shayna have the belts, so now they could do something with the tag division, even though the women tag division is very scarce. Um, uh, I I wasn't expecting Bianca Belair to win. My pick was Bailey. I don't ask why because I don't because even though they was pushing Bianca Belair, I personally didn't think that they was going to push her to win WrestleMania because
You're
of
so used to the four horsewomen women being shoved down your throat. That's
it's
why.
not even that it's not even that even though Charlotte in the top three kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte being in the top three scared me, but I was like, I saw Rhea Ripley, I thought, oh, that'd be cool. Remember, it was like her, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca. I was like, if Rhea Ripley wins, I'm not mad at this, but Bianca won, and I'm extremely happy. And the only reason I said I was because you know how like Vince treats these black superstars is
Huh.
like we I'm not gonna say he hates them, but he does treat them like afterthoughts, except for The Rock because and I because The Rock is who he is, and The Rock made him big money. So,
Yeah, he's
but
too popular. He was way too popular.
yeah,
You
him and
can't
Stone